Do you know that feeling? Monday you wakes up motivated, full of plans, will start the gym, will wake up early, will study every day, will organize the life. Then comes Wednesday, and everything collapse. The gym is for later. The alarm clock is postponed times, and the plans are only on the head. And here comes that guilt, that feeling of failure. I have no discipline, I can't. I'm weak. But calm down. Today I want to show you that the problem, it is not you. The problem is that no one never explained how it works, this discipline business. The truth, creating the discipline habit is difficult for everyone and has reasons, scientific, psychological, and even biological for this. Understand these reasons is the first step to finally you can change. Yours brain doesn't like change. Let's go start with the basics. Our brain is lazy. That's right. He spends a lot of energy thinking, deciding, and doing new things. So what does he do? He always prefers the automatic, which already, you know the easiest way. When you want to create a new habit, like start waking up early or going to gym, you're asking your brain make an extra effort and it does not likes it. He will resist. Will you make 1,000 excuses? It's cold, you're tired, leave it for tomorrow. This is not lack of willpower, it is biology. The brain wants to save energy and change. Habit spends a lot of mental energy. This is what in the early days of any change you feel exhausted. It's not just. The tired body is the brain working in turbo mode, trying to soothe this novelty. The reward takes a long time to arrive. Here is another truth. Our brain is addicted to rewards instant. He wants pleasure now, immediately. When you eat a candy, the reward is instantaneous. It is on the phone, the reward comes with each notification. When you stay in bed instead of getting up early, the reward is the immediate comfort. But what about discipline? The reward of discipline takes time. You go to the gym today and don't get the dream body tomorrow. You study today and does not pass the contest in the week coming. You wake up early today and not becomes a more productive person of the night, pro day. The discipline is to plant a tree. You plant today, take care every day, and in 1, 2, 3 years you have a beautiful tree full of fruits. But the problem is that we live in a time where everything is instantaneous. We are not used to waiting, and the brain, it always chooses the reward now. Therefore it is so difficult to choose academy instead of the couch. The sofa gives pleasure now. The gym will give result up front. You don't have one reason strong enough. Look, discipline without purpose does not work. You can even force yourself a few days but soon gives up. Most people want create discipline because it would be cool, because everyone does, because they saw internet. But this is not a reason for true. It's not something that moves you. Thought. With me. Why do you want to wake up early? Because successful people wake up early. Okay, but why do you want to wake up early? What will this change in your life? How does this connect you with what really does it matter to you? If you don't have a strong emotional response to this question, the discipline will not take revenge. Because when you hit the desire to give up and will hit, you will not have nothing strong enough to hold you. Discipline is not about doing things difficult to do. It's about doing things difficult because they take you to a place you really want to go. Without this clear and strong, you are trying to build a house without foundation. You want to change everything time. This one is a classic error. And me, I bet you've done that. Sunday to night you decide. Monday, I start a new life. I'll wake up at 5, exercise, meditate, have coffee healthy, work focused, study at night, sleep early. Do you know what happens? Tuesday you have given up everything. The problem is that we underestimate how difficult it is to change. We think discipline is a matter of wanting much, but it is not. Discipline is built slowly, one brick at a time. When you try to change everything time, you overload the brain. Remember, he no longer likes change. Imagine when you play 10 changes of once. It is a guarantee of failure. The secret? Start small, ridiculously small. Want to create the habit of reading? It starts with 1 page a day. Want to go for the gym? It starts with 10 minutes. It looks little. This is exactly the point. Small is sustainable. Small the brain accepts. Your environment does not help. Here is a truth that little people talk. Discipline is not just the force of willing. Discipline is about creating an environment that facilitates the right habits. If you want to wake up early but leave the cell phone on the side of the bed, you will stay rolling the feed late. If you want eating better, but the refrigerator is full of bullshit, you will eat bullshit. If you want to study, but leave the cell phone with notification on, you will distract. We live in environments that they were designed to distract us. Social networks, series, food delivery to 1 click. Everything is easy, fast and addictive. And then we want to have discipline fighting all this with willpower. Impossible. Discipline intelligent is about reducing friction which is good, and increasing the friction that is bad. Want to go to the gym in the morning? Leaves the gymnastics ready in previous night. Want to eat better? No buy bullshit in the market. Want to focus at work? Turn off the notification of all, change the environment, and you change the behavior. You charge yourself too much and gives up fast. Perfectionism is enemy of discipline. You can write it down. The person starts super motivated. Go to academy. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. She loses. Then what does she do? I spoiled everything. Since I lost a day, add more and gives up. People, one day lost is not the end of the world. Discipline. It's not about being perfect. It's about being consistent and on average. It's about coming back. Always. Even after making a mistake. The problem is that we treat discipline like all or nothing. Or I make perfect or I give up. But real life doesn't. It works like this. There will be a day that you will fail. There will be a day that you will be tired, sick, unwillingly. And all well, which separates who can give up is simple. Who gets back the next day? It is not martyrize. Don't give up on everything because failed once. Only come back. Discipline is about learning to be kind to you. Even while you challenge yourself to grow, you don't see progress. You know that most discourages when you are striving and it seems nothing changes. You go to the gym for 2 weeks and not see difference in the mirror. You study every day and still misses the questions. You wake up early but no longer feels productive. Then the desire to play everything high. The problem is that real progress is slow and invisible in start. It's like an ice stone melting. You warm it from 10 to pay and change nothing. It's all frozen. But then you warm another degree, arrives in Zedigif, and suddenly it starts to melt the whole with. Discipline is the same thing. You do not see result. You see no result. You don't see result. Until suddenly the result appears all at once. But before that has an effort period invisible, and that's where most people give up, just as the result was about to appear. The tip: follow small victories. Don't focus on in the end result. Celebrates the process. It was training, victory. Studied even without willing, victory. Did you wake up on time? Victory. These little victories will keep motivated until the big result to arrive. So let's recap. To create the habit of discipline is difficult because your brain resists change, because the rewards take time to appear, because you try to change everything at once, because your environment doesn't help, because you charge yourself too much and give up on first failure and why you don't see the progress you're doing. But here you go, the good news. Understanding all this is already halfway through, because now you know it's not your fault, it's not that you be weak or incapable, is that you were trying to create discipline without understanding how the game works. Discipline is not gift, it's not talent, it's not luck, it's ability, and all the skill can be developed. It starts small. Chosen one thing just to change, creates the environment that helps you. Be kind with you yourself when you make a mistake. Always come back and celebrates every little victory on the way. The discipline will not transform its life of the night to the day, but she goes to few take you to places that I can't imagine it can arrive. And when you look back in months, a year, you will not believe how much changed. The journey is worth it. You are worth the penalty, and you are more capable than your welcome. And you, what is your greatest difficulty when it comes to discipline? It is resisting distractions. And do not give up when fails. It is not seeing quick result. Comment here below your biggest difficulty because I know what your real struggle with this is. And, who knows, I can give you a tip specific to help you.